Have you ever wondered how many Native American tribes exist? Well, prepare to be amazed. Native Americans, also known as American Indians, First Nations, or Indigenous Americans, are not a homogeneous group. They are composed of an array of distinct tribes and ethnic groups, each with its own unique identity. In fact, there are more than 500 recognized tribes in the United States alone. Imagine that, over 500 tribes, each with their own unique language, traditions, and cultural practices. Their languages are as diverse as the landscapes they inhabit, from the rolling plains to the rugged mountains, from the arid deserts to the lush forests. Each language, a beautiful testament to their resilience and adaptability. Their traditions, too, are as varied as the tribes themselves. Some tribes are known for their intricate beadwork, others for their potent medicinal knowledge, and others still for their vibrant dances and folklore. These traditions, passed down through generations, are living narratives of their rich history and cultural heritage. But the diversity doesn't stop at language and tradition. Each tribe also has its own unique cultural practices. These can range from social structures and political systems to religious beliefs and culinary practices, all of which have been shaped by their specific historical experiences and environmental contexts. These tribes have diverse histories that stretch back for thousands of years. Long before the arrival of Europeans, they were building complex societies, developing sophisticated agricultural systems, and forging extensive trade networks across the continent. Their histories speak of their ingenuity, resilience, and adaptability in the face of changing environments and challenging circumstances. So, the next time you think about Native Americans, remember the vast array of cultures and tribes that make up this remarkable demographic. Each one is unique, each one is important, and each one contributes to the rich tapestry that is Native American culture. They are a testament to human diversity and resilience, and their stories deserve to be told and honored. What comes to mind when you think about the spiritual beliefs of Native Americans? Many of us might conjure images of dream catchers, totem poles, or perhaps the iconic peace pipe. But these are merely symbols, the tip of the iceberg of a profound spiritual connection that Native American cultures have with the natural world. At the heart of their spirituality lies the belief in the interconnectedness of all living things. This is not a vague, abstract concept, but a concrete, palpable reality that permeates their daily lives. Every animal, plant, river, and stone is seen as a relative, a kindred spirit. They are all part of the great web of life, each with their own spirit and consciousness. This belief in interconnectedness extends to a complex system of spiritual entities. These entities can take many forms, embodying deities, ancestral spirits, or natural elements. They are not distant, aloof beings, but active participants in the world, influencing the weather, the harvest, and the fate of individuals. Rituals and ceremonies are an essential part of this spiritual life. They serve as bridges between the human and spiritual worlds, allowing for communication and interaction between the two. These rituals can take many forms, from the grandeur of a sun dance ceremony to the quiet introspection of a sweat lodge. They are not mere performances, but deeply meaningful acts that reaffirm the community's connection to the spiritual world and to each other. Symbols play a significant role in these ceremonies, each carrying a specific meaning. The eagle, for example, is often seen as a messenger between the human and spiritual worlds, while the circle is a symbol of the cyclical nature of life and the interconnectedness of all things. Their deep spiritual connection to nature is a testament to their respect and reverence for the world around them. It's a perspective that challenges us to rethink our relationship with nature, reminding us that we are not separate from the natural world, but an integral part of it. Are you aware of the adversities Native Americans have faced throughout history? If not, let's delve into a chapter of history that paints a picture of resilience amid adversity. The narrative of Native American history is punctuated with significant challenges, some of which continue to echo into the present day. One of the most profound adversities experienced by Native Americans was the European colonization of the Americas. This period saw the arrival of strangers on their shores, leading to a cascade of drastic changes. The colonizers brought with them not just their people, but their customs, beliefs, and unfortunately, their diseases. These diseases, foreign to the indigenous populations, wreaked havoc on the Native American communities. Smallpox, measles, and influenza were among the most devastating, leading to widespread epidemics. Without immunity to these new diseases, the Native American population dramatically decreased, leaving their communities in a state of devastation. But the adversities didn't end there. The colonizers, driven by their desire for new lands and resources, began the systematic displacement of Native Americans. This period, often referred to as the era of forced removals, saw indigenous people being expelled from their ancestral lands. They were made to embark on arduous journeys, often on foot, to designated areas far from their homes. This displacement often resulted in the loss of life and marked a dark chapter in their history. Moreover, the colonizers sought to suppress the rich tapestry of Native American culture. The indigenous languages, traditions, and cultural practices, which were as diverse as the tribes themselves, were often discouraged or outright banned. The colonizers aimed to assimilate the Native Americans into their own culture, leading to a loss of traditional ways of life. This cultural suppression left an indelible mark on the Native American communities, many of which are still fighting to preserve and revive their unique cultures today. However, amidst these adversities, the Native Americans exhibited an incredible spirit of resilience. Despite the challenges, they managed to maintain aspects of their cultures, passing down their traditions, languages, and beliefs through generations. They fought to hold on to their identity, and to this day, their resilience continues to shine through in their ongoing efforts to reclaim and revitalize their cultural heritage. The historical adversities they faced have shaped their communities and their identity, but their resilience shines through. The story of Native Americans is not just a tale of adversity, but also a testament to the enduring spirit of these communities. They remind us that even in the face of great adversity, resilience, unity, and a strong sense of identity can help communities survive, thrive, and ultimately flourish. Did you know Native American art is as diverse as their tribes? Just as there are countless distinct tribes, each with its own unique language and traditions, there are also countless forms of Native American art, each deeply rooted in the culture and history of its people. One such art form is pottery. Native American pottery is renowned for its intricate designs and the skill involved in its production. Each tribe has its own unique style and method of pottery making, resulting in a wide array of beautiful, functional ceramics. These pieces often bear symbols and motifs that tell stories or represent important aspects of the tribe's culture or mythology. Basket weaving is another prominent form of Native American art. This craft involves weaving plant fibers into intricate patterns to create baskets of all shapes and sizes. Each basket is not just a practical item, but a work of art, often adorned with patterns that have been passed down through generations. Beadwork is yet another testament to the artistry of Native American tribes. Using a variety of materials including shells, stones, and later glass beads introduced by European traders, Native American artisans create intricate patterns and designs that adorn clothing, jewelry, and ceremonial items. Each piece of beadwork is a labor of love, often requiring countless hours of work. Traditional clothing, too, is a form of art in Native American cultures. These garments, often made from animal skins and decorated with beadwork, feathers, and other adornments, are a vibrant expression of cultural identity. Each tribe has its own distinct style of clothing, reflecting its unique traditions and environment. These art forms, pottery, basket weaving, beadwork, and traditional clothing, carry deep cultural and symbolic significance. They reflect the history, spirituality, and daily life of Native American communities, telling stories that span thousands of years. The art and crafts of Native Americans are a vibrant testament to their rich heritage and creativity. They serve as a window into the past, a celebration of the present, and a promise for the future. Ever heard of the Three Sisters in agriculture? If not, allow me to introduce you to a revolutionary farming technique, born out of the wisdom and ingenuity of Native American tribes. This method is a sustainable co-planting system involving three key crops: corn, beans, and squash, lovingly dubbed the Three Sisters. The story begins with corn, the eldest of the three sisters. Standing tall and sturdy, corn serves as a natural pole for the beans, the second sister, to climb and twine, reaching for the sun. This allows the beans to grow without competing with the corn for space on the ground. But their relationship isn't one-sided. The beans return the favor by fixing nitrogen into the soil, a nutrient crucial for the corn's growth. Then comes the third sister, squash, spreading her broad leaves close to the ground, forming a living mulch. This helps to retain moisture in the soil and suppress weed growth. The prickly texture of the squash leaves also serves as a deterrent for pests, protecting her two sisters from unwanted intruders. This cleverly designed system maximizes the use of space, promotes healthy soil, and increases crop yield. It's a testament to the profound understanding Native Americans had of their environment and their ability to create a harmonious balance between nature and agriculture. But their contributions don't end with the three sisters. Native Americans domesticated numerous plant species, many of which have become staple foods around the world. Think potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, sunflowers, just to name a few. And let's not forget the cultivation techniques they pioneered, such as irrigation systems, crop rotation, and controlled burns. These practices have had a significant impact on modern agriculture, shaping the way we grow our food today. So, when you sit down for your next meal, take a moment to appreciate the agricultural legacy of Native Americans. Their innovative and sustainable farming techniques continue to influence agriculture to this day. So what have we learned about Native American culture and history today? We've explored the immense diversity of Native American tribes and cultures. With over 500 recognized tribes in the United States alone, each with their unique language, traditions, and cultural practices, the Native American experience is far from monolithic. These tribes, collectively known as American Indians, First Nations, or Indigenous Americans, have diverse histories, having inhabited North America for thousands of years. We've also delved into the deep spiritual connection to nature that permeates many Native American cultures. Through their belief in the interconnectedness of all living things, we've seen how they've developed complex belief systems involving deities, spirits, and ancestors. Their rituals, ceremonies, and symbols often reflect this close relationship with nature, underscoring the respect and reverence they have for the natural world. Our journey has also taken us through the historical adversities that Native Americans have faced. From colonization and forced removal from their ancestral lands to cultural suppression, the European colonization of the Americas had profound and often devastating effects. These events led to displacement, the loss of traditional ways of life, and the introduction of diseases that severely impacted their communities, forever altering the course of their history. Yet, despite these challenges, we've seen the richness and diversity of Native American art and crafts. From pottery and basket weaving to beadwork and traditional clothing, each tribe has its own unique artistic traditions and styles. These art forms often carry deep cultural and symbolic significance, reflecting the history, spirituality, and daily life of the communities, and bringing color and vibrancy to their stories. Finally, we've acknowledged the significant contributions Native Americans have made to agriculture. They introduced crops such as corn, beans, and squash, known collectively as the Three Sisters. This innovative agricultural system, where these three crops are planted together, provides mutual benefits, such as support for climbing beans, shade for the ground, and deterrence of pests. This sustainable and efficient farming technique has had a lasting impact on agriculture worldwide, a testament to their ingenuity and understanding of the natural world. In essence, we've only just scratched the surface of the rich tapestry that is Native American culture and history. Each tribe, each community, each individual has a story to tell, each one adding a new thread to the intricate weave. It's a tapestry woven with threads of diversity, spirituality, resilience, creativity, and innovation. It's a tapestry that continues to unfold, shaped by both the triumphs and tribulations of the past and the promise and potential of the future. These are just a few facets of the rich tapestry that is Native American culture and history.